So these are dynamics.
Yeah, these are dynamics.
Okay.
These are planar magnetics.
Planar magnetics. So let's start with the dynamics. Is this Sennheiser?
Yeah, these are Sennheiser.
And Sennheiser is one of the best quality headphone makers, right?
Yeah. They're like fairly popular.
Okay. I mean, but in terms of quality, they're known for having high. Well, people will pay $1,000 for some Sennheisers.
Like these ones, these are Sennheisers, and they retail for about $1,500.
$1,500. And okay, that's the headphones, right?
Yeah.
And they got these are pretty comfy. They're a little big for me, like the ears.
Pretty big, but yeah.
But this is the thing that we're checking out, and they're heavy, so you can't feel it. I'm telling people on the YouTube. You can kind of see a little bit. These are like some, these got some weight to them. These are no joke.
These are heavy. That's because these ones have like two magnets, I think.
So that's why, because they have magnets in them, which are that.
Yeah. So they're planar magnetic, so they're going to have the magnetics.
So what do the magnetics do? Like a speaker? Because I know speakers have magnets.
Yeah. So like these, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I don't know like the exact science behind those
but it seems to boost the sound somehow?
Well, I think it's just like you have, like on these, I think it's just, you've got like a film, and then you've got like the electrical charges that are like moving, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure on that. But,
okay.
And with the planar magnetic, you've got two magnets that are basically just generating a magnetic field, I think.
Like an electromagnetic field, probably from the electricity coming in.
Yeah, and I think that moves the film, and that is what makes.
Oh, the film that kind of that's what sound basically ends up being in our ears.
Yeah.
And so this is like big ears that are doing a reverse ear thing almost.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm still wrapping my head around it, but very interesting. And then this is what we're talking about. Amp.
Yeah, so this is the shit beer too.
Say what?
The shit.
The shit.
Yes.
That's what it's called?
Yes. SCHIIT.
Ah, this is the shit. I finally.
So this is the shit.
When it comes to amps.
Beer 2, and then we got it plugged into a Modi 2 Uber. So this is the digital analog converter.
Right.
And this is the Magni. So this is a solid state.
Wait, so that's what I'm curious about. These are both doing the same thing, right?
No, so this is a digital analog converter.
Right.
And so this is coming in through USB or like optical or anything like that.
Okay.
And so that's converting the music. And then this is another amp.
Oh, this is an amp.
Yeah, so this is like a solid state amp.
Oh, that's why it has a volume control there.
Yeah.
And you can go straight out of it with headphones.
Yeah. So you can plug in and listen to this one too.
Oh, and that'll be a different
Just a tube amp, and this one is a solid state.
Oh, so we could listen to the difference. Okay, I do want to check that out. And then this little one, that's an amp, mini amp?
Yeah, this is an amp as well, and it is, it's like a mini tube amp. So if you look, inside these grills there are two smaller tubes in there.
Okay.
Kind of got to shine a light down there.
Tubes like this?
Yeah, like this, but much
small?
smaller.
Okay.
They're about like that big.
Okay.
Each. And so it's got some tubes in there, but it's very microphonic. So.
And so with the sound between these, what have you found?
Personally, I like the Lear 2 better. This one's a lot more brighter than these, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this one's brighter. This one's a little bit probably foggier or duller because it's lower amp.
It still sounds good, but it's got a lot of microphonics, and the noise floor is pretty low. So you can hear buzzing if you're not actually listening to anything.
Okay, that's the deal.
Personally, I like this one, but this one costs a lot more than these other two amps. So.
Okay, depending on application, but those are three different choices. Then we've got the headphones, like you were saying. These are Sennheisers, and these are dynamic headphones?
Yes.
And they have a...
these are open-backed, just regular headphones. These are the HE 500s.
So these should be louder, maybe?
Well, these are just these. Not necessarily.
Okay. At the same level, how would they be different in sound? In your experience, how are they different in sound?
I would say that these have more bass, kind of like a more lower end.
Okay.
More,
right, it's like they got a sub almost.
Yeah.
Built in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then these are a little bit. They're not quite as like clear. These ones are like very. I mean, these are often used as like reference headphones,
Okay.
and so they're very clear. Like anything will get through them pretty much. But these are like kind of light on the bass too. So.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They're lighter, and so I don't know.
Well, okay. So, what's your name?
Cool.
Cole. So, thank you very much for teaching us about headphones today. Check that out, dude. That's some stuff, huh? I'm learning, so I'm gonna go research some of these things after here. Thanks. Awesome.